Well, I started to see some colored glass and some big ones. Oh, look, here's a whole one, I think. Oh, there's a whole one. Just found that as I was sitting here. Well, I started sifting through the dirt. Just found that cool little thing. What the heck could that thing be? That's awesome. Vroom, vroom, vroom. New site here, as you can see back in here, all this block. There was a house here back in the 60s. I think it was tore down. I can see a lot of cinder block. I can see a lot of broken glass. So the good news is there's gonna be a lot of things in the ground. But the bad news is there's gonna be a lot of things in the ground. I gotta hope the good things outweigh the bad things. Be back on the first dig and wish me some luck. Beautiful day today, 70 degrees. I'm not sure what this is. I just plucked it out. I can see a little hook on there. Got a new house site today, which I'm pretty excited about. I was hoping it was going to be like a metal or something like that. I saw the hook on there. I think it's a part to a lantern, like an old oil lamp. That's a good sign, though. All right, right next to this big mound of the old block. And as you can see, there's glass all over the place. Mason jar lid right next to my hole. But in the hole, looks like I got a war nickel. I cleaned it off already. 1943 war nickel. That's a 35. That's a 35% silver. So not bad. A lot of trash, and there's sticker bushes all over the place. It's hard to dig, even 2 inches. Hard to dig. All right, let's keep going. Well, another big old spoon. Man, it sure sounded good. It's not sterling, it's just plated. Oh well, sure stopped me in my tracks. I heard that sucker. Keep going. Right under the surface, it's another doorknob. I think it's all porcelain on the outside here. And in the middle, probably some sort of iron, whatever what I was hitting. But I think this is all porcelain. That's pretty cool. I'm glad I didn't accidentally chip it when I dug it out. So, all right, I just got another big old chunk to an old oil lamp. Now, I think you can normally date these. Well, I'm going to do it out here, but on the end of the knob here that you would turn, sometimes they're dated. I'd have to clean it off later. All right, some more stuff. You can see back there, I dug that out of the ground. I think it's like an applesauce kind of jar. And then I found this, which I think is a pickle jar. I was going to take it home, but you can see the little broken spot down there. And then I dug this. This is what I was digging for when I unearthed the bottles. It's solid brass. It's like a stand, maybe for a flag, or maybe even for like a fountain pen. I'm not sure. It's really heavy. I'll look for some markings on it later, but I was digging for this and found all those bottles. It's probably a bottle diggers galore back in here. Well, another cool old bottle here. It's all busted up, but you can see there's a lot of writing on there. It's all embossed. Something beverage, it was made in America. Well, with the house over there, I kind of walked over. It's like a long one here. I couldn't tell what it was. Turns out in the hole was a nail, and also next to the nail was a Wheatie. I think it's 19, I don't know, 20 something. We'll clean it up, show it in the wrap up. The nail really fooled me. I already put it in my bag. A little tiny nail about this big. Right next to it was a Wheatie. And I heard that little bit of a high squeak. Decided to dig it. Pretty deep, about 6 inches. Just pulled up this piece of brass. I'm not sure what that's to. It's threaded. I don't know, a nozzle or something. I don't know if it's to a hose, maybe a car part. It's got some weight to it. Alright, pretty cool. Well, I'm in the front yard of what would have been that house way off in the distance. Found some pretty cool pieces. A couple coins you guys saw. I got this piece. I don't know what it is, but it's the top of it. Got a couple spoons. I think I got a fork. I don't know. Let's keep going though. It's getting hot, and man, I lost this ear pad for this side of my headphones, and it hurts. It's like squishing my ear. I have to get me a replacement. I must have lost it on my last hunt. All right, let's keep going. Here's a cool find, guys. Right below the surface. It's a whole set of keys. There's a whole bunch on here. Maybe 10 of them. I don't see any skeleton keys, but there's a lot of car keys. Maybe a house key. The key ring looks like a C, maybe for Chevrolet. I'm gonna clean these up. There could be some really cool looking old keys here. It's right under the surface. I mean, literally an inch. I guess this big of a crazy mass just didn't sink. All right, well the house is down there, the old house. Too much trash, so I came up, and as I was walking through the woods, I see in the ground over here some cactuses. Now cactuses are not native in the woods, so I was real careful around here, and about a foot and a half from this cactus, I got a Rosie. It's a silver Rosie. Looks like 1953. So not super old, but that's pretty cool. Those cactuses are still alive. It's a pretty windy day today, so I'm going to try to get this wrap up done quick. Out the new property, here's some of the interesting things I found. Got a brushless shaving cream can made by Palmolive, I believe, down at the bottom. It's kind of cool. I got the pieces of the lantern parts that you saw. An old lid. This brass piece, I don't know, but you can see there's some measurements on there. Don't know what this would be for. Pretty interesting though. 2 doorknobs. I got this one that's all brass, and this one that's all porcelain. Pretty cool. A lot of bottles. I brought home 2. I brought home the big Abbott's milk jug that I will clean up, and I brought home this one that I thought was really cool. My wife said she thinks it's a Fabuloso glass, like a cleaning supply thing. I don't know. I thought the design was cool. My cod. I don't know, just some junk. Silverware. Oh my God, it was everywhere. Tablespoons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tablespoons. Well, 6 if you count this extra bowl. 3 teaspoons. A couple of handles here. 2 forks. A knife. And these 2 little baby forks. I call them like crab forks. You use them to get in and like get the crab meat out of the claws. I don't know. I thought they were pretty interesting though. All that silverware. I got this really awesome motorcycle guy. I tried to look it up online. I think it's made by a company called Auburn. I'm not sure. That was really cool. This crushed bell. Might try to bend it back into shape. I don't know. This I thought was really cool. It's aluminum. Port Clyde sardines. You see at the bottom, Port Cycle, Maine, USA. No zip code. So this is probably at least from the early 60s, I would guess. Can't believe the color is still on it, but that was really cool. I got this piece and don't know what it's from, but obviously this is the top. I got this lid, which is not metal. It's like made of like a plastic resin. I just thought that was really cool, and honestly I just used it to balance my coins in. I got this thing. I don't know what the heck that is. This piece that I cleaned up, I think it's some sort of a holder for a flag or something. It's really heavy. This aluminum tag, it's embossed. On the back it says Fountain Square Jackmer. I don't know what this is. Hybrid T. Almost looks like a swing tag that might have been on like a crop. The keys, really cool. I was trying to look some of these up and I cleaned them up a little bit. I think a lot of these are like muscle car keys, probably from the 60s. So really nice. One of my favorite finds was this key ring. There's an old GM. I don't even know what some of these are from. But one of them had a year on it. I forget which one it was. I thought the keychain was a C out in the field, but actually I think it's a G. But really cool. That must have ruined someone's day when they lost them. Oh, I also got the Matchbox car. Or Hot Wheels, whatever it is. Yeah, Hot Wheels. Corvette. I got 3 of these that I thought were cufflinks. All 3 are the same. And they all say the same thing on there. It looks like it says, I was able to find it online, Swift's Golden West Fatted Fowl. Got 3 of them. Man, they sounded good. These must be aluminum. They all rang up like in the mid 80s. So pretty cool. And then coins, I got 5 modern memorial pennies, 1 quarter, 1 modern nickel. I got 2 Wheaties. I think it's 23, 28. I got the war nickel, 43, and the Roosevelt silver dime, 53. So that'll do it. It was a good little hunt for me. The stuff was all 40s and 60s, nothing 1800s, but it's okay. It's nice to mix up the decades once in a while. If anybody out there is missing a spoon to complete their set, I probably dug it. If not, maybe I'll get it the next time. Can't believe all the spoons and forks there. But hey, thanks for watching, everybody. Happy hunting. I'll see you in the next one. Later.